it's pretty much that one game that's just gonna be crackhead energy for zombies, and that's it. That's pretty much.
Yeah. Slap down an official Apartment 208 t-shirt. It's just like, okay, that's nice. Thank you for letting us know. Like,
I mean,
you could just let me know in the email. Like, you should have wasted my time with the meeting. I was gonna be so mad that they skipped over this announcement, and that was WarioWare Get Together.
Oh yeah, the new WarioWare game is also coming out. Hello everybody, welcome back to Apartment 308 YouTube channel. How is everybody doing? I hope y'all doing alright. And welcome to the brand new podcast that I kept teasing about. This show, it's called Remember That? This is going to be a show where we're going to talk about some things in our past, just get nostalgic, just remember some fun memories or fun stories.
Even though this topic's not that extremely nostalgic.
Yeah.
It just, literally happened like the week after. It happened the week before we're recording.
Yeah, as you can see, I am joined by Mr. Ryan over here. Hello, Ryan.
Hello, Brian.
Yeah, and like Ryan said, since this is going to be the first ever episode of Remember That, this is kind of like our pilot/test run episode. We're not going to go too far back into the past. We're only going to go back only a few weeks ago. As you can tell by today's episode, we are going to be talking about all the games and news and events that happened at E3 2021.
Hey, look, the past is past, okay? I mean, even a minute ago is past, okay? Don't fucking look into it, okay?
We already messed up the timeline, Ryan, so...
Bullshit, we messed up the timeline.
Yeah.
If people are gonna give us guff about doing a Remember That episode with E3, then fuck it.
Yeah, but like I said, guys, this is the first ever episode. We're going to try this out because it's a brand new show. And yeah, we hope you guys like it. And, basically what we're going to be doing, we're going to run down all the days of E3 and, just talk about some of the certain showcases that kind of caught our mind to it. And yeah, if you guys want to hear more on our take about E3 2021, make sure you subscribe to Apartment 308, like today's video, comment, share it, and yeah, all that good business. All right, Ryan, let's start it. Let's talk about E3 2021.
Wait, so first of all, there was Ubisoft, and like I said, there was I'm not gonna talk about the show first. I'm gonna talk about what happened beforehand. Nintendo fucking leaked Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope beforehand.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, Brian went through all the effort in making bingo cards for E3, and once I caught wind of the news, I went to the other server that we're at, our private server, and I was like, hey Brian, was Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle sequel on the bingo card?
the Mario and Rabbids game that threw me off so much because I'm like, there's no way they're gonna make because the original game, don't get me wrong, the original game, I thought it was a pretty funny idea, but it actually worked. I didn't think they would make a sequel to it already.
Yeah, I own the game myself, and I kind of thought this was like an experimental thing, for shits and giggles. This. What if we put a semi character, a bunch of minions type characters?
Yeah, and
even though Rabbids retaken it.
God, looking at that Mario and Rabbids trailer, the one that you sent, Ryan, I was like, why is this remind me so much of a Mass Effect trailer? If they just remastered Mass Effect and put it on PS5 consoles, I'm like, what am I looking at? The cinematic trailer, I'm like, oh my god.
Honestly, you got to hand it to them. They did go all out. So honestly, like you said, I wasn't expecting Mario Rabbids in a sequel, but you know what? Like I said, I own the game. I had fun with it. I'm actually pretty excited for it.
I think the only two things that that kind of scarred me from that trailer was the fact that the fucking Rabbids are now fused with the little Lumas, and they made a freaking Rosalina Rabbid. I'm like, oh man, Rosalina's best girl in the Mario series.
Look! I love Rabbid Rosalina. Fucking emo as hell.
I
Or
know,
like
but
angsty teenager.
I know, but Rosalina, best girl in the Mario series, and they fucking rabbit her. I'm like, no.
Look, to be fair, like she only has like two mainline games.
That is true.
Three mainline.
And then she always appears in the freaking like sports games, like whenever she wants to. So
And Mario Party games. Don't forget that.
oh
Like,
yeah, the Mario Party
wait,
games.
just wait until like Mario Strikers comes out.
Yeah. Also from Ubisoft,
No,
another big gaming news that really caught my attention was the Avatar game that they're gonna make. Ooh. When I looked at that
yeah,
trailer, the Avatar movie itself is good. It's really good, especially for the time it was released. The fact it's getting a really good game made by Ubisoft, I have high expectations for it.
yeah. It's is it like isn't it like an open game as well? If I'm
See,
correct.
that's what I hope it is. Cause looking at how the trailer was shown, this is gonna be my theory. It's gonna be like something similar to For Horizon or something like Monster Hunter, where it's like open world. You craft, do missions, do side quests, and all that stuff. Kind of free roam. That's what I hope
Yeah,
for Avatar, and I hope it's a good Avatar game.
yeah. But not only that, like if you just put Ubisoft and open world, then it kind of like you kind of like expect them to be together. It's kind of like a thing.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Like I said, I have high expectations for this one. This one better be like a Game of the Year contender for when it releases in 2022.
And we'll keep a lookout for that. See when that time comes.
Yeah.
And another thing was Far Cry 6 Battle Pass was revealed, and it also teased that you play as the villains from the past three games.
Oh,
If I'm correct.
I didn't catch that one, to be honest.
Yeah. Okay. Well, my next argument is because that's like what they did. They just like there's like only three games here, and two other announcements were DLC.
Yeah, I also did see earlier that, there was that, the new Tom Clancy game, the Rainbow Six one with the zombies. Forgot what it's called, but
Rainbow Six Extraction.
Extraction, yeah, like, dude, I like looked at that. I'm like, this is literally just like Left 4 Dead. This is pretty much Left 4 Dead, just another
Look,
zombie survival horror game.
hey, Brian, look. If Valve refuses to make a Left 4 Dead 3, just fucking let a company do it. Okay, just like I pretty much made peace with with a bunch of other games that are not gonna be like made again. And I was like, okay.
It's pretty much just gonna be.
Are they gonna do that?
It's pretty much that one game that's just gonna be crackhead energy for zombies, and that's it. That's pretty much.
Yeah. Slap down an official Apartment 2A t-shirt.
Someone called it. No, don't quote me on that. But also, there was also the Gearbox event. They only teased like
Yes.
one major game that caught my attention, which is the Wonderlands game that they're making.
Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
Yeah, so this is a spin-off game from the Borderlands games, where they literally take the Tiny Tina, D&D style DLC that they made for Borderlands 2 and just made it its own game. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's just gonna be a reskin of Borderlands 3, but with more like Dungeons and Dragons themes.
Well, let's see. Like let's hold off judgment until like when the game's officially out. Like we may never.
I mean, I guess the only thing I do hope for is like, because you know how like there in some games like you can choose like your own, like in regular D&D, like you can choose like your own class and do a character creator type of thing. I mean, I would be
Yeah.
actually happy with that, but core gameplay wise, and like it's gonna be Borderlands 3 again. That's what I think it's gonna be, but I want Gearbox to actually to surprise me with this game.
Well, anywho, moving on. Like
Yeah.
they also shared that they're also doing the Borderlands movie as well. So.
Yeah, with fucking Kevin Hart as playing as Roland.
So I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I just tend to stay away from video game movies until like I get the reviews in because they kind of have a batting average, and on average it's not as good. Even though there's like a few couple good.
Yeah. See, my okay. don't get me wrong, Kevin Hart, he's a good actor, but for something as serious as Borderlands, I don't see it. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. Roland in the
Yeah.
original Borderlands games, he was actually the very like serious character. Knowing that Kevin Hart is going to play Roland, I'm like, are you really sure about this? Because Kevin
Yeah.
Hart's more of a comedy actor than a more serious actor.
Look. May I point this out? Jordan Peele is a comedian, but then he went off making like really fucking horror movies, and they're really good. So you know what? Wouldn't put it past wouldn't put it past a comedian. Even Jim Carrey had some serious movies.
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe Kevin Hart will actually perform pretty well for this one. But who knows? That's the movies take a long time to make. Let's move on to day 2 of E3, which
Alright.
covers the Xbox, Bethesda, and Square Enix. So
And
let's
also Warner Brothers, but just briefly.
yeah. So let's first start off with the Xbox news. So we got news
Alright.
of Halo Infinite, the multiplayer mode. They did release gameplay, and yeah, it pretty much does match up to like the original Halo, online gameplay, like that type of fun like shooter game.
Microsoft Flight Simulators coming to Xbox One and Xbox Series X and S.
Oh.
Look! I'm gonna provide some balance into this, okay?
Oh, and oh yeah, another thing that they showed off during the Xbox show. Pirates Life is gonna get a new update, and they're doing a fucking Pirates of the Caribbean crossover, which is actually really cool.
Correction. Sea of Thieves, Brian.
Oh, see if the
You
yeah,
want to know that if you played it with me? No, I'm just kidding. Hard time.
yeah, like dude, like seeing that trailer for Sea of Thieves, I was so astonished that they actually did it.
I gotta give it to them. Like, I would expect this game to like get a crossover with like a really popular franchise, but here it is. Yeah. Plus, I bet one of our friends who might like Pirates of the Caribbean might be like extremely interested.
Yeah, and honestly, like I'm surprised that like Xbox and Bethesda actually got to Pirates of the Caribbean because they're under Disney out of all companies. As a Disney franchise movie. So the fact that like they're okay with that, I'm like, whoa.
Another thing. There has oh yeah, Outer Worlds 2 has been announced. But it's only gotta be an Xbox exclusive. So sorry, PS5 fans.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of which, we got no sign of like Sony this year because Sony said we're gonna do our own thing this time. Like, okay.
Same with EA.
Oh yeah,
so
same
if
with
you're
EA.
wondering so if you're wondering like why like some of the information is missing, like we're probably glossing over like as it's not important enough, or they decided doing a separate event like far detached from E3 that we're just gonna be like like they do their own thing. Like,
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
again, this like happened a week ago. So go ahead.
Oh, I just remembered they this was earlier. I think before E3 really started was new Battlefield game, and my God, that trailer looked intense, bro.
Honestly, I'm not a big shooter fan, so like I'll let you gush over it for a bit.
Dude, like yeah, like that trailer was actually really intense. I know like a lot of people who enjoy FPSs say especially the Battlefield fanboys. They said like we're all excited for this game, and probably it'll get me back into shooters soon. But we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Uh,
When it comes on 2042.
oh my God. So next up, we still have to talk about Square Enix and the
But
two.
beforehand, can I just say one thing?
What's up?
Psychonauts finally got a release date, so I'm pretty happy with that. I fucking love Double Fine. They're a fantastic company. And Psychonauts 2 is like what people have been waiting for a long time. And right now like they confirmed that they're no longer crunch time, so it's guaranteed, and it's also a Game Pass drop day one. So
Oh, yeah, so
Okay.
I was gonna bring up because we didn't touch on Square Enix yet, and the two
Yeah.
big The two big news we got from Square Enix were obviously anything related to Marvel. So first up, we're getting a Guardians of the Galaxy game made by Square Enix.
So
I don't know how to feel about this. I really don't.
I'm kind of a little bit mixed, but like some of it I'm excited for it. Like, but however, but I heard like there was like microtransactions with market specters, and I'm just kind of like, I'm just kind of like, okay, I'll see where this is going. But I'm probably not gonna buy it like at drop app. I'll just
Yeah.
like wait until like my fears have been quelled.
Yeah.
So
I mean, to be honest, like Guardians of the Galaxy is kind of like, my least favorite like Marvel movie out there. The fact that
and you do read comics? No, I'm just joking.
yeah, don't be that kind. Don't be that guy. Yeah, the thing about this one is like, well, we know how much the Avengers game kind of flopped. So the fact that they're making a Guardians of the Galaxy game, I'm like, it's is cool in concept, but is it just gonna be as bad as the Avengers game, or is it actually gonna be better? Did they like learn from their mistakes?
Yeah, so it's kind of like I'm not doing anything until I see results. So
Yeah.
that's basically it.
And speaking of the
but
Marvel game,
yeah,
yeah.
but yeah, before, yeah, actually, like, yeah. Speaking of which, this came up in my head. This came up in my head. I was just like, are they doing like a Marvel interactive universe now? Like, I
Oh
was like
gosh.
thinking that.
And also, speaking of which, in terms of the Marvel game that one, they did release that Black Panther is gonna come into the other game. Is it just gonna be DLC? Are they doing a
It's
DLC?
DLC.
Okay,
It's DLC.
like
Yeah.
Black Panther's gonna get his own like story DLC kind of thing, or is he just like a buy another character?
I think it might be like a full DLC including new characters. So.
I mean,
Um,
that would make sense because they have to introduce Black Panther somehow.
Yeah, I'm just gonna break the magic for a bit. Like Brian and I are going off a list. Like we did watch E3. It's just like we're just going off a list just to jog our memory.
Any more for day 2 E3? There was Xbox, there was Square.
So there was Life is Strange.
Oh,
So
yeah.
which I
I played the first Life is Strange game. I thought it was a pretty good game. It's a pretty good game, pretty good storytelling game, but I didn't pay attention to like the other games that were released because I thought Life is Strange, pretty solid game. I'm not sure how they're gonna continue the story, but they actually did. So yeah, I kind of need to catch up on the story to kind of see what.
yeah. Honestly, that game has its fans. Unfortunately, I'm not one of them. So,
Yeah.
but hey, I'm not gonna deny it. Like, it's coming. So, plus both of those games, the Life is Strange Remastered Collection and True Colors is coming to the Switch as well. So that's also
Yeah.
as well. So,
Yeah.
and then there's like a couple Final Fantasy games out there.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, the Final Fantasy games. Okay, so if we're moving on a bit, let's move on to day 3 of E3. The only one I pretty much paid attention to for day 3 was the Capcom event. So, okay,
So-
that Capcom, god damn it. That's all I have to say. God damn it, Capcom. So obviously Capcom, they had to cash in by saying Resident Evil Village will now release DLC. I saw that coming because everyone's fucking thirsty for Big Lady.
Actually, quick question: like, how long ago did RE8 like get released? Like, in relative to like as recordings?
Honestly, I would say like RE8 got released like honestly a good couple of weeks before the Capcom event started. But like I said, because Resident Evil is one of their biggest franchises for Capcom, obviously they had to cash in by saying we're making DLC for this game. It's probably
Look,
gonna be
at
the
least-
same. It's probably gonna be the same thing as the Resident Evil 7, where it's
Yeah.
just add-on games.
You know, look, like if you look at like something like Mario Kart 8, like it did not announce its DLC like until like I think a year later.
Yeah, that
And
is true.
people flip the fuck out. Like sometimes, like when you honestly, like my philosophy is that the best time to release DLC is not exactly after you release the game. Just let's just let the people wear themselves out on the main game, and then just drop the DLC afterwards.
Yeah. And then also we're continuing on with the Capcom conference. We also got more updates on the Monster Hunter game. Basically another like RPG game, but I thought, it's pretty cool to see that you can actually, recruit monsters like the big monsters into your party and have them fight the other monsters. That one I thought it was pretty cool.
Isn't this like Shin Megami Tensei?
Well, see,
I'm,
when you say it like that, Ryan, I'm like, yeah.
I might be getting this wrong. I never played the Shin Megami Tensei game, but did I get it right?
I mean, okay, it's more of Pokemon, but the trainer is also fighting with fighting with the monster too.
Yeah, I played Pokemon. Why did I forget that?
So the Monster Hunter series, it did look pretty cool. They also did announce, and this was a long time coming for the Ace Attorney, but the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles are now getting an official U.S. release. Funny thing about this.
Keywords. Official U.S. release.
Yeah.
This shit has been on 3DS like to generation prior.
Yeah. So the thing about the Great Ace Attorney, that one is a Japan exclusive game. And the reason why it never got a US release until this day was so many copyright issues. Because
really, I did not know that.
Because I watched a YouTuber do a let's play of it. It's Nico B. He and his community, like, they talked about how Great Ace Attorney, because it takes place in old like very old time in London. It does
Victorian.
Kind of like around like
Industrial Revolution, or
somewhere like a few years after in the Industrial Revolution. It takes place there. You see Phoenix Wright's original ancestor, but when I watched the let's play of it, they also featured a spin-off character of Sherlock Holmes, but in the original
that's right.
Yeah, but in the original Japanese translation, they actually did use his name, Sherlock Holmes. But because of copyright issues, Sherlock Holmes is, a very big issue when it comes to porting it out to other countries. So that was.
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah,
totally forgot about that.
So that's
I totally forgot. Sorry. I totally forgot about the copyright issues. I remember that. I know Sherlock Holmes is kind of like a really heavily guarded IP. So.
Yeah, and and in the US release they said Sherlock Holmes is now Herlock Sholmes. I'm like, wow, clever name, guys. I wonder where you came up with that idea.
look, Brian. That falls within fair use. Okay,
that is true.
If it's parody, even this, you could just like replace any letter in the Avengers team, and then just go like this. Look, it's totally original character.
Yeah, but Ace Attorney fans are gonna be happy with that. But the real reason why Capcom, I say God damn it, Capcom, was because they ended it off with Street Fighter, and Street Fighter also has like a fighter pass that they're still developing. I thought, okay, perfect time to release a new character. No, they said we're bringing back Capcom esports into the scene. And I'm like, cool. That's it? No more updates? Nothing else, Capcom?
We're bringing Smash Bros. To Evo.
No, but like just Street Fighter competitive in general. That's pretty much all they ended off with, saying like, "Hey, we're bringing back Street Fighter competitive."
Yeah, it's just like, okay, that's nice. Thank you for letting us know. Like,
I mean,
you could just let me know in the email. Like, you shouldn't have wasted my time with the meeting.
I mean, to be fair, like, I don't pay attention to competitive fighting games like that. When they announced that, Street Fighter esports is coming, I'm just like, meh.
Like, I don't pay attention to the competitive fighting scene either. I'm already not good at regular sports, but yeah, I just don't want to be reminded how I suck at esports.
Yeah.
I've been to one too many Super Smash Brothers clubs that where I they were just like this. Here, come here. Like, no worries, it's all right. We're
Yeah.
all buddies here, and then I get pummeled to the ground. Also, on a side note, they also announced REverse.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Forgot.
so which is free if you already have RE Village. So I don't know much about that. But yeah, it's like a multiplayer experience. So like maybe like something like
Yeah. So if we are jumping into the next day, all right. Now for the one E3 event that everyone fucking simps for, including myself and Ryan here, the Nintendo Direct. So obviously Nintendo had to throw out the biggest announcement first, which is Kazuya Mishima from Tekken is now the next Smash Bros. DLC character, and my god, I finally get another Shoto character to play as in this game. Dude,
yeah. Actually, no. I watched various people's reactions to the Kazuya trailer, and they were like this. Oh, Heihachi, Heihachi. Oh,
yeah, yeah. Everyone kept saying Heihachi, and then I'm like, oh my god, wait, it's Kazuya, the more edgy one. Yeah, but honestly, this is a really good addition into it. Bandai Namco got another representative in.
I just realized that maybe they shouldn't use Heihachi because he was already used in PlayStation All Stars.
That's what I think. That's what people theorize about. Why it wasn't Heihachi.
Look, I like the moveset anyway. So like, there you go.
Yeah, and then, dude, like my only question is, and I know we're gonna get the Kazuya video that Sakurai's gonna make soon. So I'm like, they did showcase like every move that Kazuya does in the Tekken games. It's all in there. But how the fuck do you do that with a GameCube controller?
Same input as you do with Ryu and Ken. And
that's what I was thinking too. Yeah, but he has the 10-string combo. So I'm like, how the fuck does he do that?
So if you're like me, who just randomly mashes buttons, you're just gonna get like really wrong signals.
Everyone's just a button masher now.
Well, yeah. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't claim to be a skilled Smash Brothers player. I'm just more so like mash the A button until it stops me.
And also, you gotta give Smash Brothers a lot of credit. Like even in the trailer, like they stick to the Tekken story like really well. Like you see Kazuya throw every fucking character off a cliff into lava. You actually hear the Tekken announcer saying, "Get ready for the next battle," and then even on his victory screen, it says Kazuya Mishima wins. I'm like, yo, they actually kept true to the real Tekken games.
Oh yeah. You just gotta love the attention to detail that has been going into like Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. I fucking love it.
Yeah, but if we're continuing on from Nintendo's E3 event, we finally got a new Metroid game.
Okay, so
we got a new Metroid game.
Yeah, so it's known as Metroid Dread, and this is what people have been waiting for so long. In fact, it might have been canceled at some point because it was initially a 3DS title, but then they said that the reason that they canceled it initially was that the technology wasn't there yet. So, but they managed to get the same developer that worked on the previous Metroid game, Samus Returns, and I'm pretty happy about that.
I like the look of Metroid Dread. It actually does keep up to a name, and also making it somewhat kind of have that horror game feel to it. I thought that's actually a fresh breath air for this game.
Well, not that. If you played Fusion, that was very very nervy.
Yeah. So now we're still waiting for F-Zero to make a comeback.
Along with other Nintendo franchises.
Yeah.
But actually, no. Speaking of other Nintendo franchises, I just gotta throw this out there. There's also Advance Wars. That's
oh yeah, I see a lot of people gush about the new Advance Wars game the remake that they're doing. I didn't play Advance Wars during the time, but you can go ahead and say your thoughts if you want.
I honestly, what it seemed to me was just like more simplified Fire Emblem, and I was like, okay, I'm cool with that. And the second thought that went through my head is like, damn it, now my Game Boy player has less value now. Buy that.
Yeah.
I legit bought a GameCube and a Game Boy player with the disc, mind you. So there was also Worms Rumble. We're not like huge Worms players in this over on Apartment 308. Like eventually we'll come around to it.
Yeah. Oh, and this was as my weeb self comes out. Also in that like E3 announcement, one of the series that actually did catch my eye was the Danganronpa Decadence game that they announced. So basically, it's 3 of the Danganronpa games that they made. It's just basically kind of like remastered for Switch. First time into seeing that, I'm like, oh no, I'm not going back into that fandom again. No, not again. No.
But the thing was that the thing that I realized was like this was a PSP game.
Yeah, I think it was already it was originally a PSP game. The first game it was. Yeah, the only like cool addition that they featured was the Island board game. They made that into its own separate game, and it's gonna be packaged along with the 3 remastered games. I thought, wow, they really are trying to sell their fan service now, are they?
Honestly, I kind of skipped over that because I was just like, not interested.
I mean, but yeah, Danganronpa Decadence, I thought it was cool. 10-year anniversary, new Island board game. I'm like, yeah, just cool fan service. Moving on.
Actually, on a side note, like back to Metroid Dread, do you realize that it's only been over 19 years since the Metroid game?
They said that too, saying like 19 years since Metroid.
Just think about it. Well,
yeah.
Like I said, like at least they found a developer that could handle it.
Yeah, but like some other Nintendo fans out there, they want an F-Zero remake, and I myself would actually want a Star Fox remake, a good Star Fox remake. I'm not talking about 64 on 3DS again, or fucking that other one that was released on Wii U.
Someone's butthurt about Zero.
Zero was weird. I'm not over it.
Honestly, Zero works best if you just have another person to do it. Like you just have a flyer and a gunner.
I guess the last thing we could talk about, the last thing that came out in Nintendo's news, which was
there's still like more things.
I can't remember, dude. Like we're talking about the big one.
Okay. Well, look, I want to talk. Look, there's a couple things like Mario Golf Super Rush. I'm actually.
Oh yeah, the Mario Golf. Yeah, the Mario Golf game. But we kind of already got like a trailer for that even before E3.
Hey, this is like the first time I watched the trailer, anyways. But yeah, my question is, are you gonna plan to buy it?
It's still weird to me that they're adding in a battle royale game, but if I see a couple good videos of it, of like people actually playing it, then I'll consider it.
Yeah, here's the thing. Leave it to Nintendo to come up with the most batshit insane battle royale, like Tetris 99, Pac-Man 99.
Yeah, dude, it's like you said, just give us back Mario Strikers. Give us another Mario Strikers game.
I'm still winning my Mario Strikers, damn it. Then Shin Megami Tensei 5 was announced as well, and it's exclusive to the Switch as well, just to let you know.
Which is a little bit weird. But then again, you have Persona 5 Strikers on that is an only Switch exclusive, while Persona 5 Royals, like you can get that like any other platform. Oh no, wait, I'm wrong. Yeah. Strikers is also on Steam. I forgot about that. So.
Well, it's also like on how Sonic Colors or Sonic Plus will make the Steam.
Yeah.
Moving on, I was gonna be so mad that they skipped over this announcement, and that was WarioWare Get Together.
Oh yeah, the new WarioWare game is also coming out.
How dare you try to skip over WarioWare?
It's fun. It's actually kind of funny. Like they actually use the same cartoon and animation style as the last WarioWare game.
Actually, I would just more so compare it to the main sport Gumball. But yeah, what makes me happy is Charles Martinet's voice acting because he just I love WarioWare as well. Just Charles Martinet and his elements.
Yeah, WarioWare, looked at the trailer, mini games were showcased. Controls are basically, they're taking it out of WarioWare Touch and WarioWare Smooth Moves a little bit, which, you know, for a Switch game, that's also a party game, that makes sense.
One of that's like you play a certain character while you're playing in micro games, but however, each character has different abilities. So like dribble and spits, they can move similarly, but they shoot in different directions. 18 volts can't only stays in one place and he only shoots. So yeah. Overall, I'm really excited for it. I'm also really excited for that game as well, and I get to play it.
Yeah.
Then there was also Mario Party Superstars.
Oh yeah, they're remaking some of the Mario Party Superstars.
And, you know what? I never, as an N64, like I'm pretty much cool. Like I would love to try out some of those classic birds.
I remember, I think Alpharad said this, like, when he reacted to Mario Party Superstars. It's like, he said, like, this is what Mario Party Top 100 should have been. And I completely
That's exactly
agree.
what I was thinking.
Yeah,
that's exactly what I was thinking, because it has, like, exactly 100 mini games. And,
Yeah.
And it has this more sensible formats that the Mario Party games go for. And I'm just like, this is like, why was this the top 100?
Okay, side note thing about Mario Party, it's funny how blue spaces always equated to 3 coins, but buying a star equals 20, but if you're doing the math, then...
So basically you have to go through like around 7 blue spaces.
Yeah,
in order to get
7
one star.
blue spaces. I don't know why.
With 2 coins to spare. With 1 coin to spare.
Well, I mean, to be fair, you also start out with, like, 10 coins at the beginning, but, as a kid, like, I thought it was weird, because I'm like, -3 plus 3? Huh.
Actually, no, Brian, like, not only you start off with 10 coins, every blue space you go on is 3 coins, but not only that, in between rounds, you get a mini game, which could, like...
That is true,
like,
the mini game coins.
Upwards, maybe, like, 5 or 10.
Yeah, that is true.
Maybe more if you're like, on the plane collecting. So, but yeah, it's not only that, like, it also did another sensible thing. And do you know what that is, Brian?
What was it?
Fucking online play. God damn it. Like, it's coming out of the box.
Mario Party Online is gonna be trash. With Nintendo connection. Oh god.
Let's not preach it, okay? Like, who knows? Maybe they usually does.
Is there any more Nintendo news before we reach to the last one?
Yeah. So let me think. So
there was, Shinigami Tensei, Danganronpa, Mario Party, Mario Golf.
Another thing, like, this is like, even though this is technically a safe thing, Super Monkey Ball, Banana Mania.
Oh yeah, they're bringing back Super Monkey Ball.
And so here's the thing. So for those who don't know, it's just like all of the Monkey Ball games that have existed so far, and they just bundled it up in one package, including Adventure. Like, and as a kid, I played a hell of a lot out of Adventure.
Yeah.
I heard like it was not a good game. I was just like, what?
I mean, Monkey Ball is a classic for like most people, so the fact that it's actually getting like a good a new release for Switch, I think it's a good move. Sega really needed to get back up there because Sonic's kind of dried out right now.
Not that they just managed to like respark the Yakuza series as well. So
yeah,
and they're also coming out with like Lost Judgment as well. But that was announced before. So overall, I will definitely buy that game, even if it had like the non-critically acclaimed titles over there. So
yeah,
I'll just buy it for like 1, 2 Deluxe and Adventure. Here, and I think that might be unless you want to talk about Namco Bandai before we get to the last Nintendo.
No, I was gonna talk about it because I didn't pick up on the Bandai Namco presentation, but yeah, if we are ending it off with Nintendo's, we finally got more development news on Breath of the Wild 2. We got a little bit of gameplay, which honestly looks really fucking cool. We got
It's,
we got new areas. They changed the environment, which is expected, and we got an official release year 2022, which makes sense because for a game like Breath of the Wild, this is gonna take a very long time to make and release. So it's better that they actually take their time with it.
and also just to like come out on podcast like I never finished Breath of the Wild once. I this is what because I'm still currently going to university. I'm at the time of this at the time of this recording, and this would be like I'll be like this. Okay, this time I'm gonna finish Breath of the Wild. I try to get as far into Breath of the Wild as I can. Then I get bogged down with some busy work, and then so I put it down for like an extended period of time. Then when I come back to it, I was just like, I don't know. So then I refresh the save and then start over. Then the cycle begins again.
Just by looking at the Breath of the Wild the gameplay they showed a little bit, it does remind me of like Skyward Sword a lot, where everything takes place in the air.
I think that's what they were trying to go with.
Yeah.
Plus it's also like an excuse of like this. How do we use the same map? Let's just elevate the platforms.
Yeah, and then also, it did look like Link is gonna get new abilities, but it doesn't. It looks like he whatever power that got infused into his arm, that's probably gonna be the new Sheikah Slate. Not Sheikah Slate, but Sheikah Arm.
Link got an active replay and activated block through wall switch.
Yeah, so I guess the only thing that we have yet to know about is that last scene in the gameplay trailer where Link phased through the ground up to a floor. So we're probably gonna get more information about that soon. But adding that to the gameplay, especially to the new environment we're gonna get, that's gonna be fun as hell.
Yeah, chances are there was gonna be there's some people that are just I hate the climb. Why can't it be a traditional Zelda game? And then Aegon Numa's just okay, fucking here, there you go, face through floors, happy now.
I mean, Breath of the Wild 2, like I said, it's gonna get a release of next year, but you know what? I think it's gonna be worth the wait, because, like I said, they really want to live up to the first game, just as good as that one, or make it better. So
not Breath of the Wild got the original Breath of the Wild got delayed a couple times. It got delayed as cross generational.
Yeah, that's probably. I wouldn't be surprised too if they had to delay Breath of the Wild 2. But like I said, I feel like the wait's gonna be worth it, because I think the director and creator of Breath of the Wild, they're actually gonna take their time in perfecting the game. So yeah, I have high hopes for that.
Same here. I can't wait to play it. I just have to. Just now, I have a strict timeline just to finish the original Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, yeah. And like I said, guys, because of the time we have, where we only were able to gloss over just a couple of them, but at least we kind of hit the big name ones that were featured in E3 this year.
Yeah. So if we missed an announcement, it's just
yeah.
Why did you?
Yeah, sorry guys.
Why did you do this? Why did you talk about this? Unsubscribe. So forgive us. Like I said, we're also going off a list here as well. So
yeah, but I guess one last question before we sign off tonight, Ryan, is out of all of the announcements we said tonight, which one are you most excited for?
You put me on spot, man.
It's okay. So I know your answer. It's the Mario and Rabbids game.
Okay. So true talk. I am excited for Zelda Breath of the Wild too, but I think everyone's excited for that. So I just gotta say something else. Yes, I'm also excited for Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Edit this out, please. And that's mainly because I played Kingdom Battle. I fucking loved it. It's adorable, and I'm also really excited for the new WarioWare game, and also Mario Party Superstars.
So for my most excited announcements, obviously I'm excited for Kazuya to be released in Smash. I'm really excited for the new Metroid game that's about to drop.
Actually, no. Yeah, slight addendum. Metroid Dread. Yeah,
Metroid
I'm
Dread,
also
yeah.
excited for that as well.
I'm really gonna be excited on how the new Avatar game's gonna live up to. Will Ubisoft redeem themselves for this one? So I'm really looking forward to the Avatar game. The new Battlefield game, I also think it's gonna be pretty cool coming out. That's pretty
Oh
much.
yeah, and also, oh yeah. Sorry, I forgot one more thing. Zelda Game and Watch.
Oh yeah, they added that like little addition before Breath of the Wild 2 news, but
So, well, I already have the Mario Game and Watch, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that one as well.
yeah, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna wrap it up for our first episode of Remember That E3 2021 edition. We hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, and obviously, shout out to Ryan here. You can find him on Twitch at rpzicmcneasy. Drop by his stream, say hello, and watch him play some video games.
I finally fixed my computer setup, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah. Do you think okay, like just a quick add-on question. Like do you think you'll stream like any of these future games when they come out on your Twitch?
Once I'm just gonna go to the GameStop and it's like just I need this for work purposes.
I need this for my stream.
I need it for reviews. I can't strike while the iron's hot.
Yeah.
And all that. Also, for those who are watching, why don't you like put down in the comments on what you're excited for? Like,
yeah.
I'm also wondering. I'm also wondering on your guys' thing. Well, so
yeah. Yeah, so leave in the comments what your favorite E3 moments were, which game are you excited for, and yeah, let us know if you guys like this new idea of a podcast. Remember that. Also give us some suggestions on what can be nostalgic about. Do you guys want us to talk about more college stories, more funny stories that happened in the classroom? Just let us know. We're excited to start this project. Yeah, but anyways, guys, that's going to be it from me and Ryan today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to Apartment 308, like and comment, share it. And yeah, we'll see you guys over on the next episode. Bye-bye.
Bye.